Welcome back to Moans and Bones Reactions. I am Othaya the Bones, and this is
the Moan.
And today we will be watching another JonTron called Real Ghosts. We're gonna be looking at the evidence
George.
of real ghosts. Oh wait, what?
They've met George. He likes to hang around humans.
George?
Yeah.
Who the fuck?
And
Who
you
the
find
fuck is George?
one sock mixing one day and it's back the next. Your salt's just knocked over.
So he's the one ghost who exclusively fucks with everyone.
Yeah.
Well, you heard it now first. You just blame George anytime your keys are missing. Just one
ghost. He gets more notice power by borrowing your things, you know.
Is that how it works? There's sacrifices. Oh my god. All the lost things in the world give him power. He would be a powerful fucking ghost if that's how it worked. All the lost things on the planet give him power. What the fuck? So much lost shit. And define lost. I feel like the Costa Concordia, before it was recovered, was quite lost. Well, blame George, guys. Well, let's see what let's see what John is gonna show us that is definitive proof. I think there's an ad at the front, so
King Blitzkrieg has declared war.
Let's see who will lead the counterattack.
That's improbable you would have picked me! This Halloween season, why not join me in Rise of Kingdoms? An awesome mobile MMO real-time strategy game inspired by
Jesus Christ.
history! The game is completely free with 11 historical civilizations, amazing real-time battles, a never-before-seen-on-mobile infinite zoom function, and super sweet alliance battles. If you think you have what it takes, I dare you to try to take down my kingdom. Rise of Kingdoms is gonna hook you up with reinforcements if you click the link in my description. You'll get 200 gems, 2 silver keys, 2 times 50,000 food, and 2 times.
I never played this one.
By using the code.
No.
There's a few that were so pimped out, and I don't think I played any. Well,
S3S.
I played Raid for like 2 seconds.
In the description.
This reminds me. Let me know if anyone OGs out there played a game called Battleforge. If you know what Battleforge is and you like that game. Ah, man, it was fun. Too bad EA owned it and royally fucked it like they tend to do. It was like an RTS, you know, where you build an army, but it would be based on your deck that you would build. Like you had cards that you would collect, and they would have different elements, and you would build different elemental power towers to access the different kinds of cards. It was sick, but it's dead now.
Also, really quick, his set.
I know, right? His set is fantastic.
I'm staring at it.
Look at it. There's so much good here. The pile of my brethren in the back. Granted, without their bodies, a little disrespectful, John, but I understand. Skulls are more roomy.
One in the foreground, too. Yeah, they're more roomy, exactly. The mini pumpkin. The crazy ad pumpkin. Great, like the wallpaper even.
Is that a skeleton on the,
like, for this?
Down here, there's like a skeleton.
Yeah.
Like is that a tongue coming out? I mean, there's something going on there. I don't know what, but good set, John.
And they were even nice enough to set me up with my own little alliance that you can join, so be sure to check that out as well. So what are you waiting for? If you like this show and you like what we do here, please consider going down to the description box below and giving Rise of Kingdoms.
I know, I saw that too.
Don't
looks like
use
Hades.
My promo code if you can spell it. Okay, let's go.
The guy with the boat. Charon, there he is. Yeah.
Ghoul bus. Yeah.
"13, my lucky number."
Haunting, I'm home! Today we're going to be looking at something called Haunted Lives, True Ghost Stories.
Oh, no.
That's right. Real ghost stories. Not fake ones. Real Ghost Stories. This little-known American miniseries, eventually shortened to just Haunted Lives, then subsequently retitled to Real Ghosts. I mean, what are you gonna do? It's hard to settle on a name for something you really care about. I mean, personally, I would have just named it Warning, Do Not Watch. True Ghost Stories. The first season stars a narration of Leonard Nimoy of Star Trek fame, somehow, till I guess he realized he was on a sinking ship because he bailed on season 2. The aim of the show was to take paranormal stories that were supposedly true and dramatize them into little shorts, not unlike Unsolved Mysteries. On the face of it, it doesn't really sound like a bad idea, but it seems they mostly lost their heads in the execution.
Damn, John. Oh no.
Yeah, just sit it down as a face.
Going down. So,
Going down.
let's just get ready and dive right into this episode of Haunted Lives, shall we? This is gonna be good.
God damn. Is it
Reaching
John?
out
Is it?
from the world that lies.
What is it with the doors? Shows about the spooky shit.
That was so well edited. Holy shit.
That was the space.
Reaching out from the world that lies.
What is it with the doors and these shows about the spooky shit?
They glide through the portals of our imagination. They shouldn't exist.
They shouldn't
Yeah, they're
exist.
cruel, John.
They shouldn't
That's a bit of
exist.
A heavy statement? Listen, I understand they're spooky, but who are you to say that morally they should or shouldn't exist? Look, you've made that poor boy cry with your ideology. You proud of yourself? Well, we're off to a good start with that horrendous noise that has shattered my eardrums.
When one thinks of ghosts, one imagines ruined castles or a lonely graveyard in the dead of night. But recently, psychic Sylvia Brown investigated a series of hauntings in a most unlikely location, an ordinary toy store in Sunnyvale,
Toys
California.
are us.
You're not wrong. That's definitely not what I was expecting. Also, I think that is a ghost just in itself.
This is a place in which they had lost, or reportedly had lost, 6 managers. So out of desperation, they called me and said, would you please come in because we think we have a ghost.
How is this the first thing they went to? They're like, 6 managers have quit this Toys R Us within like a 3-month span.
Did they die or did they just quit?
I know, right? This place fucking haunted. 3 managers quit. Shit.
They
Well,
leave because a
were
lot
they-
of crazy stuff was happening because it was just 6 managers leaving. That's
Well, I
nothing.
thought, wasn't it 3? But regardless of how many, like, were they sighting ghosts is the reason that they were
No.
leaving?
Not what is this?
I can't believe there was a time, like recently, in the 90s, when anyone would officially call a psychic for anything. Someone would still do that now. They'd still do that now.
Yes, they would,
Don't
John.
hurt me like this.
Yes,
And by the way,
and I have a small fee of $1,000 per showing.
Oh my, yeah, $1,000 per showing. Fuck. Oh man. Don't hurt me like that.
Dramatization at first, but I found out that that is actually renowned psychic Sylvia Brown playing herself. Everyone else is an actor in this whole thing, but
she's pretty
Sylvia Brown is playing
notorious.
herself for some reason. Now, if you don't know who Sylvia Brown is, I don't blame you. During the 90s in America, she was this famous medium/psychic who claimed to be able to talk to heaven and angels via her spirit liaison, Francine. But don't worry, I've got good news for you. They were able to officially debunk her in 2002. They used an advanced method called looking up
Francine was
anything
probably
she
just
said
messing with
and
her.
Wait, what?
Oh, I know Francine. She's very real.
Oh, is she? Yeah, I'm sure. Except for, this.
in 2002. They used an advanced method called looking up anything she said and finding out. it
No,
was
she's just a
made up.
notorious liar.
You keep cutting him off right before he says that.
They used an advanced method called looking up anything she said and finding out it was made up completely.
Well, it's bad when you're quote unquote helping police, with actual active
Yeah.
cases. I don't know. I don't
And
know.
just as shocked as you are.
Well, they should always be taken out with a grain of salt anyway.
Well,
It's
she shouldn't
weird
be
not
making these
to.
kinds of weird predictions about like missing people and shit.
Completely.
Yeah,
I
my
am just
thing
as
is
shocked as
like,
you are.
you can pause really quick.
Yeah,
If
we'll
you
pause.
actually think you have like a psychic thing and you actually think you know something, okay, report it. But again, it's all grifters. Grifters are like the bane of everything. I'm not saying that everyone actually is psychic, but if you genuinely believe it for some reason, but like there's so many people who are outright grifting.
I would
They're
say
liars.
you
They know
need-
they're liars.
You would need more hard evidence, though. You can't just report things because that's just false reports. If you're just like thinking up
sure.
things, you can't just think up
Well,
a thing
true.
like, yeah, call the cops.
Well, true. I had to look up this one case, and I don't think she really considers herself psychic, but there's one person who thought somebody was in trouble, and they went to help them, and they were. You can take that for whatever they were. That is okay, but at least that's something like they went and checked and got help with. It's not something like, oh yeah, I've seen someone in Japan. They're definitely dead, honey. And like, oh, ma'am, please. I know you want your 15 minutes of fame because no one else talks to you. Please go away. Find it some other way.
I would
It's
say
so
like
bad.
you need to actually.
If they were able to
yeah,
grift
I
this
don't know.
much.
I don't
Yeah, it's
think
weird.
you should make any kind of predictions with law enforcement involvement. It's just not a great idea.
She's gone, honey. Do you know where she's
Like
at?
that.
Yeah, in heaven on the other side.
She's gone,
I've been
honey.
kidnapped and I've been missing
You
for
can
10
leave
years,
too.
and I'm here. I'm free now.
Thank God.
She was kidnapped for 10 years and she's free now.
Or is she also the lady who says that they're in the water? Or is that another psychic who also has
That-
a gravelly voice?
I'm
I think it
I'm
might
not
be
sure.
her.
It might be her. It might be another. All I know, there was a few, especially in the 90s, where they were going for it. They were going for that bag, man. They were going for that bag.
God, they got to that in the time.
Wait.
Hustle your bag, I guess. Looking at this world, hustle your bag.
Oh my god.
Although preferably not with people's missing family members.
Yeah, on the line. Like, what if the police believe it? Like, well, might as well stop our investigation. Might as well stop looking
Yeah.
for them. Oh my god.
Okay, think of what havoc she could be wreaking if she were out here today. Oh wait, she can't because she's dead. I wonder if she predicted that so she wasn't on the toilet when it happened.
It's a
Damn.
story of unrequited love, and not like some of the violence we see in other, let's say, ghost stories. It's sad. It's tragic.
What are you gonna do? Every now and then you just get a sad ghost story. All right, they can't all be happy.
It was the new
Can't all be
frontier of
happy.
California. Yanni Janssen was a barely literate, emotionally disturbed farmhand who lived.
All right, okay.
God
why don't you tell me
damn.
what you don't like about the guy? Consider me a Yanni Janssen fan. You sure it wasn't just Johnny John? Why don't you tell me what you don't like about the guy? Consider me a Yanni Janssen.
Yanni Janssen's special abilities: illiteracy, emotional instability, and agriculture. Damn.
You sure it wasn't just Johnny Johnson? And he just wrote it wrong because he's illiterate?
Yanni Janssen lived for just one thing: his desperate love for his employer's daughter.
Elizabeth,
Yanni, you have to stop writing me these letters.
don't mean to upset you.
Yanni, I can't read this shit anyway. You are literally illiterate. This isn't even a letter. This is a picture of a house. What is that, an elephant? Yanni, where did you see an elephant in 1800s America?
I don't have very much to offer, but what riches I do have are in my heart.
I don't love you, Yanni. You have to understand that.
You can't read, but I know you can hear.
I don't mean to hurt you, but I'm getting married in 6
How's he
days,
writing the letters,
and it's
damn
best
it?
that you forget about me.
Wait, you don't know me?
Very good point, Yanni. That is indeed exactly why she is now backing slowly away from you.
Elizabeth, don't go!
Just say, why did you do that on purpose? And
God damn. Uh-oh.
yeah, I would have done that in person. I thought that immediately. Oh god.
Real ghosts. Actual serious ghosts. Fiction? Think again. This man has clearly not seen my work safety video.
We have.
Yeah. Yeah, take your finger out on that. Would Yanni?
Oh.
Where it was going? Oh God.
I'm dying, Mima.
You can't go out like this. Oh, he couldn't read or write or do much, but Yanni, no. Elizabeth, help!
Couldn't do much.
To think no one stopped to help this poor man as he was fatally bleeding from the shin. Funny enough, that's actually where the phrase comes from, if you don't know. The Achilles shin, okay? That's a very weak part of the body. One blow, and you're out. It's a big flaw in our architecture, okay? If I was designing humans, all right, I would have just left the shin out entirely. Would have just connected the femur directly to the ankle. It's a much sturdier design. So you can try all you want. You're not gonna get a shin blow on that design.
Oh my God.
Oh, get over it, Yanni. It's just a dent. You'll live. Oh! 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 Oh!
John.
Time passes, as time will.
Time is known to do that, of course, on occasion, for it is usually the property of time to pass. And so it has.
What was once an orchard became a busy toy store, filled with the sounds
Fuck.
of laughter, the hum of cash registers, and the presence of something else.
So basically, yeah, now the orchard where Yanni shinned himself is a Toys R Us. What a premise.
Hello? Is anybody there?
Yeah, most likely, because this is a highly trafficked warehouse at 4:30 p.m. in the afternoon. Oh, sorry, ma'am. Didn't mean to clip the back of your hair there. I'm just relocating some fishing line. As you can see.
Whoa, hold on. Where's the fire?
There's something back there.
Where?
In the storeroom. It touched me.
Oh, that's just Mr. Cosby. He's here promoting his new lineup, Puddin' Pops.
While your right hand is doing this, your left hand can be doing
The basic.
Damn, John.
this or, you know.
Excuse me, are you the manager?
Yes.
There's something wrong with
Oh,
your
no.
bathroom. The water comes on by
Not
itself.
the
No cause
Cosby.
for alarm, ma'am. That's just the automatic faucets.
May I please have the rest of the day off?
It's just the
What is
automatic
it, scared you back
faucet.
there?
Couldn't be worse than me.
Sure, there's a logical explanation for it. Come on, I'll show you.
Let me force you back in this
Remember
place,
us?
you uncomfortable being.
Nothing to be afraid of.
Although one thing that could have been the wind touching your hair really be creepy.
What the fuck? What is this bullshit that's supposedly happening? The
He's
toys.
playing.
It's the freaking toy.
He
Toy
just wanted to
Story.
play. Yeah, he wanted to play with some dinos and hula hoops with her.
And the
See?
train's moving, I guess. and
Come in. I need a direct
a bunch
line
of
to
other
Randy
random
Newman,
shit.
goddammit.
Frisbee
Yeah,
going.
This is what they are trying to pass off as
Got a
real.
pie and
Now, you
easy
gotta
bake
remember,
core.
This ain't fiction, okay? This is supposed to be a documented account of the events as they happened.
Okay, guys, we got a little problem. So I am putting the storeroom off limits for the next couple of days.
Welcome to Ghosts R Us. Can I haunt you?
This is not a joke.
Listen, crab cake, this ain't funny. Did you not see there was a fucking frisbee dance on the walls with a dinosaur back there?
$900.
Yeah, sorry, kid. That's not
Shit.
gonna cover it, even with inflation. Haunted cash register, isn't it obvious? Well, you think she maybe pushed a button wrong or something? No, that's not the work of a ghost.
Bill. Did you stack them like that?
No. And what about
What the
those,
fuck?
Bill? Did you stack them like that? Wow. Well, no, that's a hot mess. I'm not sure anyone's going to be able to tell what that is. Do you want to show the kind viewers out there? You want to show them what this is supposed to be? Still got you, though. Still fucking got you, though.
We
Nah.
just found out some really interesting information.
Damn
a
it.
long time ago, some people named Elizabeth and Martin Murphy lived here in Sunnyvale. They had this hired hand named Yanni Janssen. All this stuff happened exactly where the store is now.
She may even know who the ghost is.
Oh, son of a bitch. Get out of here, you pesky ghost. Trying to listen. From
Oh, with the
Tell, this has all the signs of a real haunting.
we got more real fast.
All of them. All the telltale
Oh
signs.
my god, all the
The fact
telltale
that
signs.
Sylvia Brown is
Yep.
actually in this. I mean, her being in this implies that this dramatization is exactly how it went down. She was there. She would have had to look at the scene with the floating pogo stick and go, "Yep, I was there. That's exactly how that happened. What a tragedy."
What exactly is a haunting?
It's spirits that don't know they're dead. See, in this case, Yanni Janssen is in a time warp.
It's unfortunate, but that's just how it is. I mean, I've reviewed all the files here, and yep, this motherfucker's in a time warp.
So how long will we be doing this for?
Months, years, maybe.
It could be a week if you're lucky. Unfortunately, these things are case by case, totally situational. I love how she's
Fucking
talking about this
shit.
haunting like it's indoor plumbing. She's like, that'll clear itself up in a couple weeks, months, maybe. I wouldn't worry about it.
That night, Sylvia Brown tried to summon the spirit of Yanni Janssen.
Yanni, are you with us? Yanni, can you hear me? I can
Exactly
feel
what I
his
heard, Yanni.
presence now.
In 1991, all these goons got together and sat down in the back of a Toys R Us and tried to summon the ghost of Yanni Janssen. That's right, you heard me. They all had a seance with Jeffrey the motherfucking giraffe. And how'd they get corporate to agree to this? How?
Hello, Yanni.
Maybe they
in the
thought this would
bikes.
increase
I can see
business
I come from
somehow.
the future to tell you that brick and mortar establishments will become unsustainable due to online retailers such as Amazon.com.
You're looking for someone.
Yeah, I was just looking for a customer sales rep. I was wondering which
actually
one of
a
these bikes would be best for
complicated thing.
off-roading.
Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Elizabeth Murphy. She's on the other side. You have to go towards the light to find Beth.
Go on now. Come on, Yanni, get. Don't make us harder than it has to be. Go
Yeah.
towards the light.
That's how it works. You just tell them, oh, go towards the light right there. And they're gone.
Huh. Well, that was easier
I
than
see no
expected.
light.
Thank you.
I assumed it.
Hopefully he's gone.
Nobody likes poor Yanni, all right? I mean, if you get down to it, all
Nobody
this guy really
likes
did
him.
was love a woman and accidentally kill himself in the leg. So, Sylvia got paid and fled to Madagascar to avoid tax fraud. And Yanni's ghost was cast out of the Super Soaker Isle forever. Or was he? I don't know.
Oh my
And
god.
in the end, tragedy turned to triumph as Yanni finally
Came
learned
back.
to read and write.
Good job.
He finally
But
learned to
then-
read and write because he can't. He's illiterate. So the fact that
He
keep
knows the
using
name
letters.
Elizabeth, okay?
Yeah, does he though? Does he really? Like, if you're illiterate, you don't know these things.
You say he comes back, but it ends up being just an abandoned warehouse. So now he's just in there with the leftover T-Rex.
Because Toys R Us is long gone, I'm pretty sure.
Yanni's appearance in the 1982 seance, as evidenced by this famous infrared photograph, was
Oh my
not his
God.
last haunting.
This famous infrared photograph. No doubt you all know and love this one. Needs no introduction, all right? It's as American as Mickey Mouse and apple pie. There it is. Everyone's got one of these laying at home. Why am I even showing it to you? This just looks like a bunch of people waiting around, especially that lady. She's not even looking. If there was a ghost right in front of you, wouldn't you think you'd be looking at it? She looks like she's just talking to her friend like, so what do you do next Sunday? I'm pretty sure they're trying to pass this guy off as Yanni Janssen. But I think if my deduction skills are correct, that's just a dude standing there.
In January of 1991, we revisited the Sunnyvale Toys R Us, where employees, past and present, gathered to talk about their experiences in the intervening years.
This part is amazing. They go back to the same store to talk to the employees about their paranormal
What?
experiences with Yanni over the years, and they basically all have nothing to say. But they know this is their 15 minutes of fame, and they are not wasting it.
And I said to the manager, "You say what? Did that frighten you?" And he said, "It sure did, Put."
You say what?
Sure
Lillian,
did,
I'll tell you what I
Put.
say. I say that I love you with all my heart. Be my grandpa!
I had gone in to use the restroom, heard the water turn on, kind of looked under, saw nobody in the restroom. The water turned off, the door opened, and
Let's just get two things on the record right now. One, he's currently serving 25 to life. And two, I didn't know a penis could be malformed in that fashion. So I'm working by myself over the door one day
What
on
the
greeting
fuck?
duty, and a man walks in about this high, reminding me of Yanni. So I looked at him, I says, "Are you Yanni the ghost?" And he replied to me, I'll never forget it, as long as I live. He said, "No, sir, I'm just here to buy a toy."
He still walks up and down these halls. Someday, of course, he will leave.
Someday he'll leave. Sylvia, what do you mean someday he'll
Yeah,
leave?
weren't you
What
supposed to help
everybody
him
just paid
leave?
For? I saw
Yeah.
you with my own eyes sit back there. You said, "Hain't be gone," and he disappeared back into his wormhole. I'm starting to think you might be a scam artist. Some things never change. Well, this has been fun or painful, depending on your definition of words.
You don't have
But,
the
I've
power.
gotta be going
He
now.
can only
So until
temporarily
next time,
banish.
I want to wish you all out there a very Merry Halloween.
Temporarily banished.
Oh.
Come on, stupid 1920s technology. Son of a bitch!
Oh god. Oh, here's one of his newer ones. These episodes, holy shit. We'll eventually watch them, I'm sure. All right. Well, what'd you think of that? Did you feel like it was credible as a real ghost story? Yeah, no, I feel like there was
That
some
feels like
holes
it's just a
there.
TV show.
Like how they kept
I
trying
guess.
to say the illiterate man would write things.
Luckily,
It's
like,
like-
where'd the backstory come from? Was that just the TV show? Because it sounds like they just saw some odd happenings, and then this whole thing sprung up around it, probably
Yeah,
because of
again,
and then
I
the TV
agree.
show.
I agree with John. I wonder how this was approved at corporate, like, because you know, Toys R Us corporate had to approve of that shooting to happen in terms of like getting the show shot and all the staff that would have to be involved because they interviewed staff. So, I mean,
Let them do their little thing. It'll bring some publicity. This is the 90s. They had
yeah, that's probably what it was about. I wonder if they actually saw any measurable increase in business. Like, oh, maybe if we get Toys R Us, we'll be hunted by Yanni Hansen. Oh, jeez. Well, I think it speaks for itself in terms of whether or not it real ghosts. But as you know, experts in the field of undead, I would say both of us, Yanni is long gone.
Yeah, he probably hung out in that weird house for like 20 years.
Oh my
He's
god.
gone.
All right, guys. I think that's it
It
for me.
existed,
Unless
freaking
Una has
Yanni.
any other comments. Wait, what was existed for Yanni?
If he even existed, because he's freaking named Yanni.
Yeah, again, maybe it was Johnny Johnson and he just misspelled it.
Also, I see the Halloween decorations with the two skeletons boning. That's based.
I
John doesn't
know,
know what
right?
he's talking about.
the many sins of Halloween decorations. We'll maybe watch that closer to Halloween. It's a very short one though. It's only 13 minutes. But yeah. All right, guys. If you remember what Battle Forge is, put a comment below. If you have any spooky shows that you watched like this in the past, let us know what they were, and if you enjoyed them, at least from an entertainment value, because that's what we're about. The entertainment. That show seems so ridiculous though. I don't know if I could handle it. That's why Nimoy escaped.
I'm thinking, I know they couldn't afford him. I'm thinking in the time, it probably didn't have good enough ratings. Although in the time, it might have had ratings just as a funny, like, schlock kind of horror
Like
show.
daytime show. Because, I mean, this is the time of pre-Netflix. So, yep. All right, guys, leave a like, subscribe, and we will see you in the next Moans and Bones reactions. Bye-bye.
Bye.